In the quiet little village of Grindle lived a creature of terror and dread, the nightmare of every delivery man, the scourge of each postman in red. For whoever should lift up the letterbox of 43 Chumwalton Street ran a high risk of losing a finger and had better be quick on their feet, as lurking in the gloom of the hallway was a ruthless and terrible beast, with beady eyes and wiry fur and worst of all razor-sharp teeth. Now this fearsome brute wasn't a guard dog or a wild untamed cat on the loose. In fact, the varmint I speak of was a brown and white hamster called Bruce. He was once a sweet little cherub, until an unfortunate mishap occurred when a postman delivering parcels failed to spot the wee bundle of fur. Young Bruce was curled up on the doormat, a place he would use as a bed. The first he knew of the parcel arriving was when it landed with a thud on his head. Bruce was knocked out, and when he came round it was clear that something had changed. No longer was he a lovable pet, and nor was he totally sane. From that day on, any postman foolish enough to walk down his path would end up with his letters all shredded and face Bruce and his terrible wrath. As the months went by, 15 postmen refused to go back and then quit. "It's more than our job's worth," they'd loudly exclaim. "There's no way that we're getting bit." The Royal Mail just couldn't let it continue. Something would have to be done. "We can't let the hamster get the better of us. We simply can't let this go on." So a letter went out to the country's best minds, the professors, scientists and great thinkers, but none could come up with a workable plan. To be frank, most of them were real stinkers. In desperation, they asked some expert advice from the owner of a chain of pet shops. Did he know a way that they might handle Bruce and get all this madness to stop? A little smile crept across the man's face. "I think I might know just the thing. This problem requires a special solution. As luck have it, I have one I could bring." So the following morning, just after dawn, the little man stepped through the front gate and walked up to the door of number 43, where Bruce was lying in wait. As the letterbox rose and Bruce prepared to pounce, he was suddenly stopped in his tracks, as something completely unexpected landed with a thud on the mat. For sitting there was a Russian hamster called Olga. Just one look made Bruce's heart flutter, and in that instant he fell deeply in love, and his anger just melted like butter. From that day forth, Bruce changed his ways. No longer was he psychotic. All he cared about now was Olga, his love. It's fair to say he found her hypnotic. The postman no longer lived in fear. He and Bruce would never more clash. These days, the rodent was soft as grease, with a love that was simply first class.